Hi, and welcome to Aquatic Start video. Today we're going to take you through a simple water change for a marine tank. You want to basically do 15 to 20% on a monthly basis. If you have reef tanks, we would highly suggest that you do it every other week. The first thing you want to do is scrape off and clean all the interior glass on your aquarium. One of the things that I like to use is either a blade or a sponge from Kent, and it makes it really easy to go back and forth and just evenly take off all the algae off the glass. Second step to this process is testing your water. You want to test for ammonia, nitrates, nitrites, pH, calcium, carbonate hardness. Then after you test for that, you want to go through the process of testing ammonia, nitrites, the pH, the calcium, and the carbonate hardness. Go through all the tests, make sure all your water parameters are good, and then you can proceed to your water change. Next step in this process is making sure that you mix up your salt water prior to. And I use RO water, which is reverse osmosis water, deionization water, DI water. Okay, one of the products that I like to use is Red Sea Coral Pro Salt. It's a really good salt out there. There's many out there that work really well. I just like this one because I really enjoy the effects in my tank and how well the corals do. One of the processes that I use to mix my salt is I just grab a low flow pump, put it in one of the buckets, and let it circulate for about 10-15 minutes, and this way the salt is well mixed. One of the products that I like to use for my buffering is API Proper pH 8.2. One of the reasons that I like to use this product so much is because it is not phosphate based, which doesn't raise your phosphates in your tank and in turn makes your algae go crazy. Next step in your process is actually taking out the water from your tank. And I do it using a couple of white buckets that I picked up from your local store. It's a food grade, heavy duty, BPA free bucket, which is really good to use for your aquariums. And this tool I particularly like a lot. Is the Python siphoning kit that you can pick up on the internet anywhere. And it's really easy to get started. You don't need any primers or anything like that. Basically what you do is you put it into the tank, raise it up above the tank level, bring it back down, and bang, there's your siphon. It starts siphoning out into the bucket, and it's easy peasy. Just to recap, basically you put the siphon into the tank, you lift it up, bring it back down, that starts the siphon, no fuss, no muss. While my second bucket's mixing, I'm going to pour in very gently so I can minimize agitation on the bottom of the corals, my first bucket. And I've double checked my salinity, and it should be anywhere from 1.024 to 1.026 for salts. Now the next step is we're going to clean our filter on the back of the tank. I just happen to use a AquaClear 70 for the back of the small tank, because it's only 27 gallons. And this does a great job for that. Okay, so the first step you want to do is take your pipes, and I do this on a monthly basis. Some people do it every 3 months, but with every filter that you have, it's going to be a nitrification factor for factory, so I clean it out every month. So I take a pipe cleaner, make sure I clean of all debris. Rinse out my biomedia real quick, just gently, nothing crazy. I happen to use the Eheim Substrate Pro for my biomedia. I find it works a little better, gives me less problems. So I take everything apart, the sponge. There's a lot of stuff coming down here, so I rinse it out really, really good. Then I take apart the rest of the filter, clean it up of any kind of debris that's on there. It takes really about 5 minutes, if that. Pull it up, clean the bottom out. And then we put it all back together. So this is the plate that goes in here. Then the sponge goes like so. Hey, the last step is make sure that you add your nitrifying bacteria once a month. We basically use Start Smart Complete. It's one of the best out there. One of the reasons I like it is it's stable and it doesn't need refrigeration after you open it. So it'll stay stable for you throughout your usage. For this 27-gallon tank, I'm basically going to put about 3 ounces in there. Oh, but we got to shake it really good. Every time agitate it before you go out there. And there you go. You got a fully clean aquarium. You helped along the cycle for everything. And then, as always, we'd like to thank you for stopping by Aquatic Start. Hit the subscribe button if you like what you saw. Like us on Facebook and Twitter. And we'll see you guys next time.